Religious movies. We've all seen a couple. Maybe you've seen a lot. Maybe you're one of those people who think that Hollywood is controlled by liberal Satan-worshipping atheists, and that religious movies are the only solace from them. If so, then buddy, oh boy, this was your fucking year. But before I begin this video, I should define the term in the title. A film that is a piece of Christian trash is a film that is made to promote one or more of three ideas. The first is the idea that Christianity is the correct view of the world. The second, that atheists are jerks. And the third is the promotion of creationism. In this video, I will count down the top 5 worst pieces of Christian trash this year, for your enjoyment. Number 5, Son of God. This movie is a hastily stitched together cash grab that hastily stitches together pieces of another hastily stitched together cash grab, namely the History Channel's The Bible series. So basically, it's a fan edit of a shit TV show, cutting out all of the Old Testament parts and having it be about the far less interesting Jesus section of the movie. It has emotionless writing, little to no vision, and had that devil character that looked exactly like Obama, so yeah, fuck this movie. Number 4, Heaven is for Real. This cheaply made exploitative film is a perfect metaphor for the actual story. Hey, let's take a kid's actually kind of legitimately spiritual experience and make it all about me, and how awesome me and my God are. Give us your money, please. When this movie came out, I was working in a theater selling tickets. I remember that everyone that saw it was a bubbly chastity belt-wearing giggly shit-headed teenage girl or an old couple. I remember that no one could ask for the right movie because no one knew the title because it's a shitty title, and I was talking to a guy who thought that the earth was ruled by lizards because he likes David Icke, and he sounded more sane than this fucking stupid story that doesn't even mention that the kid's father was a pastor, and I hate this movie so much! Number 3, Saving Christmas.
The true reason for the season.
Ooh, work, Holy Spirit. Ha! Can I get an amen? I see them scales are falling off. Glory. Glory.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Kirk Cameron. Kirk fucking Cameron. Imagine a Fox News segment about the war on Christmas extended out for a feature-length movie, replaced Bill O'Reilly with the surprisingly much less likable Kirk Cameron, and there you go. Also, they did that fake review bullshit with Rotten Tomatoes, so fuck 'em. Number 2, I Origins.
I go to 7-Eleven, I buy some stuff.
11/11.
Lucky 11s. I look at the date, it's 11/11. I look at the time, it's 11/11. I start to see these 11s everywhere.
I never know what creationists will pander to next. Kids who don't like science class, teens who are afraid of sex, idiots, and now hipsters? I expect that next year, some creationists will quote from the Old Testament to get a pedophile following. Now, this movie is more against atheists than it is in favor of Christians, but it still promotes this idea that all atheists hate God, and that God is necessary for being a good person. Atop of that, it's poorly written, with a manic pixie dream girl plot, and so pretentious and stupid and non-scientific and annoying and offensive and unbearable and shit. I didn't like it. Number 1.
Science supports his existence. You know the truth. So why do you hate him? It's a very simple question. Why do you hate God?
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside.
Completing the face of the worst Christian trash of the year is God's Not Dead. This movie is not just the worst Christian film of the year. It's not just the worst movie I've seen all year. This movie is the only movie I've seen up to this point in my life that has actually offended me. I've seen Salo, a Serbian film, and Human Centipede 2, and none of them made me feel this depressed, this pissed off, and lost all hope for the human race fucking angry as this film. This film made me want to vote for Rick Santorum in 2016 so we can finally hand over America to the Christians and just let the world fucking burn. Because at the end of the day, we have failed as a species because we let God's Not Dead happen. This bitter, ugly piece of fucking garbage has Kevin Sorbo, who also funded the film. But don't worry, this is just a story people wanted to tell. This film doesn't have a political agenda. Oh no. The film fails on every degree. It looks like shit, specifically a made-for-TV Lifetime movie, and is written about as subtly as a Nazi propaganda film. The film is terribly acted, every person turning in a thin performance, just waiting for the big reveal, which I will spoil right now because, fuck you, it turns out that the professor who didn't believe in God actually secretly just didn't like God. What a fucking joke. This film was a hit. People saw it. A lot of people. And that's why God's Not Dead is the worst piece of Christian trash to come out this year.
I gotta tell you, you sit here and you're skeptical every day, and then you go to church and you get on your knees and you say, Invisible Man in the Sky. Invisible Man in the Sky. That's a scam. No, I don't. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's not a scam, in my opinion. All right? Tide goes in, tide goes out. Never miscommunication. You can't explain it. You can explain why the tide goes in. Tide goes in, tide goes out. See, the water, the tide goes in.